Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next match in the Zelda 1 2024 Winter Randomizer Tournament thing. We have here a match between Spudozaurus and Malkier. This is Swiss Week 2 in the 0 and 1 pool. I am Elso, and I am joined here by CD Improv in the booth.
Yay! I get to make Elsa do math. I am happy.
Math is fun.
There are air quotes involved in that word, it sounds like.
Not for me. But
I mean, it did sound a little bit hesitant.
That's because I haven't done it in a while. It's actually the only reason.
Well, it would definitely help if I had actually left the race room. But now the runners are underway, and this 15-second countdown that feels absolutely way too long to me every single time has burned off, and we should see them here live on stream in a minute.
All right, so where do you want the wood sword to be today?
Well, their start screen, of course.
Yes, but which of the open games?
Vanilla 6.
I like it.
Covered with whiz robes.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'll see you guys in 3 hours.
Well, I mean, Spud's like, yeah, if it tries to go that long, we might need to do a rain check. Because for Spudozaurus, who's playing, in the wonderful country of France, this is incredibly late at night.
Yes.
And for those of us who just get up early, this is still just incredibly late at night.
Hey, look, I get up early, but I don't sleep, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, sleeping is nice. We like sleeping.
Oh,
we're wrong.
Well,
we're a little bit out of sync, but it should be hopefully fixed here in a minute.
Where was the Nintendo Power issue that covered Zelda Randomizer?
What about a Nintendo? Oh, well, I mean, we've got a Pokeball on Spudozaurus' side because Spud has the super awesome Pokemon sprite set that he's been making all by himself.
Ah, yes.
I mean, this is like one of my absolute favorites, but yeah, this should be a fun matchup. We have Malkier, formerly known as Dark Falls, who's been in the community for a very long time. We have Spudozaurus, who's been around for a very long time. Both of them are very good at this game. We've got a heart on the coast.
They started with a power bracelet, and that shop will probably have nothing bought out of it. It was like 150 for a shield, 119 for me, 114 for a key or something.
Ow, that did seem very, very expensive.
We're going to get some Arma checks. One of these will have a free item sitting under it as the money is needed.
Well, I mean, hopefully it's a good free item. As long as it's not like a banana, I think both of our runners are probably going to be pretty happy with that. Spud is trying to get bombs off this blue Octorok who said no, so Spud's going to reset his emulator and try again because you can reset the enemy count at that point by, doing that. Reset your bomb chance, basically.
Yes. Any power cycles that your global count to 0, which means your first kill will give a bomb if it drops an item and it's a bomb dropper.
Very cheap. All right, we got a game. Why would you do this to us? We have a 26 rupee medium secret.
Come on, we all know the large secret's going to be 51.
That would just be the most horrible thing that I have seen all day.
It'd be pretty close for me.
No, I mean, when we were making the jokes about, needing to sleep at some point, they were rolling the seed, and Malkier's like, uh-oh, that took a while.
Yeah.
So for anybody who rolls seeds on the randomizer program, you know that if the seed kind of takes a while, it usually means that there's something special in store.
Double dip 9 required?
That would be terrible.
It wouldn't be as bad if it's a TQ9, but then they have to deal with TQ8.
Yeah,
Which
and 7,
terrible level.
Yeah, so is 2Q4.
2Q4 is not a terrible level.
15 rupee small secret. All right, this is kind of acceptable. That's better than it being, 11 or 1. We're gonna no! Bombs for 36 rupees though. Ow.
That's not a good number.
I never said that it was. We're gonna find level 9 is hiding all the way up in the top corner of the map.
I do like. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I didn't get a great look at it, so I don't know if we're dealing with, vanilla 1, 2 shapes.
All of the above.
And yay, there's some magic going on in the background to get us synced back up.
Also, can I say that I very much appreciate the fact that the push blocks for Spud are the Lieutenant Surge trash cans?
Oh yeah, I see the amount of work that he has put into this this sprite set is amazing.
CD, I have some bad news.
What's the bad news?
Literally every quest 9 can start in that location.
I know. That's the funny part. It's one of those. We're gonna get a nice head clip here from Spud. He's gonna avoid the blue Diglets because Diglett is blue now.
I don't remember that shiny Diglett.
I mean, you know, the shinies are supposed to all be different. Malkier is gonna find a potion shop with a lever in it. Continue over towards the waterfall cave and the vanilla white sword cave.
So what did we? So okay, so we found 9. That's not enough math to work with yet.
I mean, we could talk about the utterly terrible money that is happening in the seeds. Spud did
hold
manage
on.
to get a bomb pack, so that's good. Oh, hey, look!
It's 133.
Okay, I guess that kind of makes up for it. If I am Malkier, I really want to see a candle store, like, right... Oh, don't touch that. Oh, no, you're okay. I would have been so afraid to pick up that money.
All right, who's ready for math?
No. No.
All right, so the large secret is 133.
No.
3 times 3 is 9, so that makes it 3 squared, which has an exponent of 2. Furthermore, 3 minus 1 is 2. And if you take 3 plus 3, that equals 6 plus 1 is 7, which 7 plus 2 is 9, which means you're going to find level 2 or 7 next.
I mean, I thought it meant, you know, banana, and we're going to find a banana next, but sure. If we're going to talk, you know, irrational numbers and imaginary math, then, yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to do imaginary math, I'd just throw a square root of -1 of it.
Oh, dear. No. Just no. Spud's about to find 26 rupee secret under the waterfall. He's going to head up to the top of the waterfall and then find a jump, a nice jump in that figure.
Wait, you're saying you don't like actual imaginary numbers?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't really deal with them much as a pastry chef. We deal in actual numbers.
So you're saying you're not going to make a complex,
well,
in the sense of mathematically complex square.
There is no square root of a cookie. It's always going to be a cookie.
Yes,
and Malkier finds level 5. Uh-oh.
Well, my math is completely wrong. Although, I guess technically 7 minus 2 is 5, and oh, that's tutor on the ground, but you can't pick it up.
Alright, so I didn't see what column he came in.
Looks like it was the V column. So that could be 2Q.
It could be. We're not getting shot at by any skeletons or Stalfoses yet, so that kind of, you know, that's the easiest way to give it away.
But the Tektite HP is terrible.
I mean, the spiders are always going to be beefy. We're going to find a staircase. It's going to be a transport, probably. Nope. Oh, it's a heart. All right, we like those.
What is this garbage? Level 5 is broken. Reroll the seed.
No. just no. We need a no counter. How many times am I going to tell also a no tonight?
At least 8.
All right, but let's take... Oh.
Don't you have the Nintendo Power Guide? Yep, that's the B column. Now if this is a 2Q5... Wait.
It kind of looks like First Quest, but
I was about to say, I don't
really
think
wrong.
This is 2Q, but First Quest doesn't start that far over, so this, I'm going to call it a shape.
I think maybe we got a shape too. There's that pokey flute just sitting there. Spud's looking at it going, I really wish I could have that.
So somehow we managed to have a shape 5 with items in the first 3. I'm calling shenanigans.
I know. Well, now we're paused again, so that's slightly problematic.
Yep.
I was kind of wondering why Spud turned so red, but I forgot that I guess the original... Oh, no, we're in second quest.
Wait,
That's a one-way. That was a one-way staircase. We're in second quest 5.
Hold on. How was that? I'm very confused right
Malkier,
now.
unless Malkier's
staircase is in second quest 5.
I don't know, but he just popped out on the side of the shoot room, unless that was the stream pausing.
I can explain that.
Okay.
For logical purposes. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You explain.
Okay, so for logical purposes, if you get into the middle of the chute, you can actually push the leftmost block, the center row block on the left column, and the staircase will appear in the upper right of the room, which makes it a 2-way.
And then the game can count that, but you're still going to pop out on the right side of that room?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I think I've had that happen before, or watched it happen before, but it looks like we're paused again.
It doesn't make sense to anybody.
Yeah, I kind of wish the pausing would stop. That'd be really good.
Although, interestingly, that's almost, to me, an indication that we might have a 2Q9. Because that room normally appears in 2Q9.
Oh, that's not good. That means that there are cinnamon rolls of doom waiting for us, and that's just not fun.
And I already don't like cinnamon rolls as it is. At least not as a breakfast. What is the ideal breakfast anyway? Like, the ideal breakfast spread. Assuming toast is not an option.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out who is pushing the buttons in the background. Ideal breakfast bread. Well, I mean, some people would say donuts.
I'm not a fan.
Some people would say bagels.
I am one of those people. Yeah, this is a TQ7.
Yay!
Wait, no. Oh.
Well, are we sure?
I guess well, I mean, Malkier just got the Triforce, so if he pauses at any point, we'll be able to...
Oh, and now he's fast forward.
TQ7.
I don't know. I want to see where Spud comes out.
Yeah, that's a TQ.
There's another one-way staircase.
Blue bubbles taking a one-way staircase to a T room definitely indicates TQ.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that means they're gonna get the Triforce. Spud might check what's in the stair and then just...
Yeah, and here's the funny part. That's not actually remove most open stairs that puts that fiber down on the bottom. That's an actual second quest staircase room position for a drop.
Yep. TQ is weird.
Triforce and run. Don't dig this unless we have to.
Yeah, I agree. The cinnamon rolls are not meant to be dug, they're meant to be.
I'm pretty okay with the eating part. I like cinnamon rolls. They're tasty.
Spud got bopped back into the cave. I will definitely...
Hey, level 2.
Yes, which we know at this point, even though it has the vanilla 2Q color, is going to be a shame.
Yeah, we're kind of in a weird spot too. Malkier is clearing this room, even though we're in what looks to... Well, we're having all sorts of fun tonight. We're in...
So...
shouldn't be a second quest 2, and there shouldn't be a staircase unless this is segmented.
So remember, the second quest rooms are on, even in the Shapes dungeons. So that allows that to have a stair in the Shapes dungeon, because of the second quest rooms being on. Because there are push blocks in that room, and I think 8 and maybe 6, normally. But then again, 8 has push blocks in just about every room it has.
You mean second quest state? Yeah, there are far too many staircases in there. But all right, I don't think we've seen an item. Oh, nope. That Wizrobe was not kind.
Nope.
Well, the Wiz Link, because, you know, Malkier is playing with the Wizrobe sprite, as Spud is going to join him here in level 2.
And it's always terrible when you see, like, a level 2 with it, Wizrobes, because then you actually, like, have to clear the Wizrobes because it's a more drop.
Yeah, it's level 2. I mean, one of the funny ways to figure out that you're in level 2, which we had happen earlier in a race today, was finding 2 floor drops before you found anything else. So it's like, oh, all right, well, this definitely isn't second quest.
Yep.
But yeah, because Malkier is, he is playing with the Wizrobe sprite, his Wizrobes are going to get replaced with the Link Wizrobes, and instead, you know, they're going to float around and be creepy and go through blocks.
You know, I feel like the Wizrobe would be almost as bad of a roommate as Patra, because he'll also face the walls, but at least he's not. Here's the thing: the Wizrobe will show up randomly when you're just like chilling in your bedroom, like reading or something, and just come and bother you, but at least he's not as loud.
I mean, this is all the more reason just not to have roommates, I would say.
Instructions unclear. Acquired cats.
You acquired what?
I did not acquire cats yet, but I'm still considering acquiring cats.
But you're a pigeon.
Yes.
But bird friend, what if they decide they don't appreciate, I don't know.
Well, considering that I have yet to meet a cat that has attacked me.
Well, yeah, but they're cats. They don't typically attack people.
But I've managed to gain the trust of one cat who hates everyone. Well, it doesn't hate everyone. It's more so scared of everyone. Anyway.
Okay. So we're gonna hopefully have the sink. We've got the amazing Smilefires in the background fixing the sink for us here. So this should get it really, really close, and then we should hopefully be able to just kind of leave it alone for a while, because that would be amazing.
Yes.
And very helpful, because, you know, what if Malkier found something in that 8 seconds that we couldn't actually see?
You mean like the silver arrows that he has in his inventory?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently those are in level 2.
They might be in this room.
Yeah, nope, that doesn't push. So I think Spud is also doing the same thing. So Malkier was looking at his map and trying to figure out what level he was in as well a little bit earlier. Because oddly enough, this shape kind of fits with Second Quest 2 a little bit.
It does.
Like, Malkier even tried to walk through a wall, I think, potentially at one point.
Yes. And also, it's the same color as Vanilla 2, which doesn't mean anything, but, you know, it's nice.
At least not in this tournament. I mean, back in, like, not the last random percent, but, like, the way long ago random percent tournament, the color could actually give away what your dungeon set was.
It was actually the first tournament I ever did.
The random percent tournament?
Yes.
Not the first one, the second one.
Oh, the first one.
No, I mean, the one I'm talking about is the second one. The one that
one. Yes. That one.
Because I didn't actually, yay, Triforce for spudozaurus, and he's like, I'm out of here. At least, not really. He's probably going to go back in, continue clearing. Meanwhile, Malkier is back to overworld exploration.
Both runners with a large amount of rupees and not much else.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of want to dig this too, though. Hey, look, we found a candle!
Yay for candles!
Yay, it's under our power bracelet.
You know, I feel like I could go to Walmart and buy a candle, but they don't have Walmarts in Hyrule.
Well, I mean, they should add one. And then have, like, the Walmart shopkeeper Hyrule Sprite, and it could be all broken.
Does that mean that the meat becomes a Subway sandwich?
You know, it's been a really long time since I've actually seen a Subway instead of Walmart. Oh, it's a map! Oh, this is special. Look at that little arm thing coming out of the top of this.
It looks like... It honestly looks like somebody trying to, like...
Breakdance?
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going with it.
Yeah, and they're like, they got their head on the floor or whatever.
Yeah.
Except for one leg is really long because it's closer to the camera.
Yeah, they're doing the spinny kick leg thing.
Yeah, we like the spinning kick leg thing. Alright, so, meanwhile, Spud is gonna get a nice clock in this room. He's not gonna have to clear this, I don't... Well, no, second...
This is a different, Big Doma room. I think
yep,
the name of it. No.
But this shouldn't have drop, I don't think, because we're not in a second quest dungeon. It's a second quest push block, but...
Oh, yes, that's right. This was the Triforce room.
Yeah, he's just... Bombs are good. He's gonna need them to get into those 2 rooms over there that might have the silver arrows in it, because, yeah, silvers are good. We like those.
You mean the metal arrows that are good for... apparently you can put...
Shish kebabbing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't burn when you grill them.
Well, I mean, shish kebabs shouldn't technically burn. Oh, geez. Spud getting a really nicely placed bomb there. He's got to be really careful. Since they're all clustered up together, this kind of makes the half-block strats a little bit difficult.
But on the other hand, if you get them stuck like that, it's easy.
Yeah, we're going to find the compass, which is, of course, 1 room away from where we found the Triforce. There's a free key surrounded by blue bubbles. Spud's going to miss those easily. And I'm going to guess that wherever Malkier found those silver arrows, it's got to be up maybe in the leg kicky part.
It could be.
Or this room. The room off to the right. No, the room off to the right, because we haven't gotten that one yet. Or at least not that I saw.
But Malkier's in level 1.
Yay! Now, level 1's going to have 3 items in it. They might not be all bananas.
I'm going to guess 2 bananas and a 3rd banana.
How about... There aren't 3 bananas, though. There's only 2 bananas. We don't need a 3rd banana.
I think you... No, I can think of a very good reason you would want this 3rd banana.
Why would we want a 3rd banana?
Because it does white sword damage.
Oh, yeah, they were talking about that in chat the other day.
And then it stuns Wizrobes. Alright, so we have more Wizlinks, or Link Robes. I think Link Robe is the more appropriate term. It's so weird seeing the Wizard Tribe be replaced by Link, because you can really see just how janky their movement is.
Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of funny. And their feet move, like, all sorts of wonky. Malkier's going to find a compass here in this level 1.
Spud's now in the upper reaches of level
Hey, that was Boomerang, by the way, on the floor into because Spud has replaced the Gurias, who normally would throw boomerangs with Cubone, and Cubone throws bones. Spud is dangerously trying to go after that heart, gets knocked in and out of the door a couple of different times. Then he finds Professor somebody or other hanging out in front of a door.
I think that's supposed to be Professor Oak.
Well, hey, there's a ladder on the floor
Whoa,
too. So
whoa,
here's
whoa,
the thing:
whoa,
those
whoa.
silvers didn't come from 2, and because of all the pausing and sinking, we don't actually know where they were.
But that's a ladder, though. That's pretty important.
That'll get us the
maybe silvers are the other
recorder.
side.
There's a chance. Maybe we're about to find him now.
Yep, there they
all
are.
right. Silvers were the Armos, which we didn't see because of the sinking stuff.
So I think if I'm Spud, I'm going right back to 5 and recorder so I can just, warp everywhere.
Exactly. I would do the exact same thing, and maybe world wrap over to get stuff off the coast.
World wrapping could be fun. We haven't seen the white sword item yet, but it's probably alright. So you might have noticed that everybody is saying the exact same thing and asking if they have the Nintendo Power Guide. That's because the book is in fact the Nintendo Power Guide for the Sea. And that means that you need the book in order to understand all the old people that are trying to tell you, hey, go here, because all things are helpful.
I mean, they're just like, hey, you're gonna need this thing. It's very, very useful, especially if you get into 9 and you haven't found a bow yet. Though, technically the hint's not really going to tell you about the bow. It just tells you about the silvers.
Yeah. And can tell you where Ganon and Zelda are, but it is a TK9, so it's not that bad to take.
Yeah, Spud's going to find the anti-roads. Now, Malkier already found these. We didn't actually see it on screen, but we did see that the bomb spot underneath the power bracelet spot up in the grave was open. That's how you know he found the anti-roads, just because that's what it does when you find those before you bomb the wall. Alright, look at these lovely blue dark nuts just kind of hanging out. Malkier is going to up an A, save his money, because he's got 235 rupees. If I've seen a blue ring shop, I definitely want to be a bit more concerned about my money, because that's going to give you the potential to buy a blue ring, a bunch of keys, and, all sorts of fun stuff.
You don't want to buy
We might need bait for 7.
You don't want to buy the 115 bait?
No. I don't really want to buy the 115. I don't even like prime rib. Well, I like prime rib in real life, but I'm not a huge fan of, filet mignon. As Spud's going to go back into 5, grab that recorder off of the floor, which will save him some backtracking, because now he's going to be able to check the rest of the overworld at the same time. He's got the power bracelet, he's got the recorder, he's got that ladder, and yeah, guys, it doesn't look like Malkier has the ladder. I think he dipped out of 2 before actually getting it.
Might have not gotten as many keys as Spud got.
Well, I don't remember seeing the map on his side. So the only way you would know that that was there, pretty much, is if you saw it on the map. Because that level 2 was so wonkily shaped. To answer a question in chat, no, Malkier used to be Dark Falls.
Yes, there's a separate Malkier who has the message.
Yes, I thought I was putting the accent on the right part of that. Alright, meanwhile, Spudozaurus is back in 3 with the tanky spiders. Not 3, 5. He's back in 5 with the tanky spiders.
Folks, this is why you just let the spiders kill.
And wait for them to stop moving and then stab them?
No, you just, if there's a spider in your house, you just kind of let it kill because it eats all the other ones.
I just make a deal with it. Hey, you stay in that corner and I won't kill you. And then they just move anyway. Meanwhile, Malkier has seen level 6. He's going to go back. Spud, I don't believe, has a candle yet. So he didn't find this at the moment. But this is a shaped 6. Hey, look, Cubone.
Cubone.
I mean, we like Cubone.
They're cute.
Yeah, they are. I'm just, I'm wondering what chased him, because we had seen Malkier in level 1, right?
Yeah, could have been keys.
Oh, okay.
And level 1 does have a tendency to be key blocked.
Oh, level 1 likes to eat every single key it can get its fingers on.
Yes, it does have 6 locked doors in vanilla.
That is far too many, as Spud gets tired of getting hit around by the bubble and takes out the Tektite with a bomb. Good job, Spud.
So, So how do you feel about... Ugh.
Tanky bats?
Yeah, tanky bats and shape 6.
Ugh.
What a combo.
I mean, at least we have a door to hide in for these left side landmos. That part's very helpful. Spud's gonna get the compass for 5.
Spud will be done in 5 here. Haven't gotten all the things and the stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the things and the stuff were a recorder and a heart container. I don't know that he's gotten the heart container yet.
Yeah, he's gotten it. He's seen it.
Oh, okay.
And he
I didn't
doesn't
remember
have
if he had seen it when he was in here before, but there's the Triforce for Spud. Now, he corrected me the other day in the Z1R Discord. I think he said that this was the Marsh badge?
Yes, that is the Marsh badge.
Ha! See? I remembered something. I'm doing good.
Plus 1 point to CD's memory.
Yay! I mean, that's not going to last very long, but it'll be okay. Unfortunately for Malkier, he's not able to get in there and grab the key off of that island because he doesn't have the ladder that was in level 2.
They say it'll last as long as you remember it.
It's not... Oh! Wow! Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It's a triple segmented shapes 6. My white sword item happens to be the banana. It's down on the coast. Wow.
CD, that was very clearly a bone.
That is... Yeah, it's a boomerang, though.
Yes, but it's not a banana boomerang, it's a bone boomerang.
It's a banana-rang from Terraria. Meanwhile, Malkier picked up a clock, which can kind of make lining up for this clip a little bit difficult. But here's the thing, since this is a triple segmented level 6, there are going to be 6 transport staircases. Actually, hold on, there's going to be 8.
It's going to be 8 transports?
Well, because there's 1 going to each of the transports. There's 1 set. Yep. There's your floor drop. Unless the game is kind and somehow manages to put the original 1 set of stairs that should be in the level 6 going to one of the segments, but it doesn't normally happen that way.
So you go to the one little lonely room and it has the floor drop in.
I mean, that's good because now you're not clearing rooms. You're just looking for a staircase and a Triforce.
You're still clearing rooms for the Triforce.
Well, yeah, but not this room.
No, you're just gonna bomb that room to go through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta go around.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a room full of bubbles, so we don't care.
Yeah, you can avoid it. Oh, look, you can go this way. And get Pimos.
Okay. Oh dear. I don't think we're clearing that just yet. I think we're gonna keep walking and maybe just make a note that there's a Patra up here and just hope that the Patra doesn't end up being the Triforce.
This level 6 says... Oh, well, there's a key, but also a bunch of red bubbles. This level 6 is kind of mean.
Well, I mean, that's not nice. Please don't be the Triforce, because that would be unfortunate for Malkier. Now, Spud is going to go ahead and stock up on the very expensive bombs.
Well, that's just...
alright.
Oh, look, blue bubbles.
Yay! I mean, I don't think Malkier got clipped while he was going through that room, so I think he still has a sword, but those are always good to know where they are. He's gonna...
remember...
Go ahead.
I specifically remember as a kid thinking that the blue bubbles... Oh, well, that's not blue bubbles. That's blue, anyway. But it's not bubbles.
Oh, good job, Malkier. Keep dodging. Oh, no, one more hit.
No!
Oh. So close. So close.
I distinctly remember as a kid reading about the blue bubbles from either some website or hearing from a friend, and it's like, yeah, the blue bubbles are actually just like little friendly buddies that want to help Link out because they're tired of gaming. And the red bubbles, well, I mean, they speak for themselves.
Wait, the red bubbles speak for themselves since when?
Well, it's a friendly game, so you can't hear them, but, you know. Whereas the blue bubbles are just friendly.
Well, I mean, blue bubbles give you your sword back, or make it so that the world's no longer upside down. Spudozaurus is going to start... Look, another staircase. Spudozaurus is going to whistle the desert for us with his pokey flute.
Well, that staircase led to there.
I mean, where are you going, Malkier? Use the key. Go through the door, because there were a couple of rooms that...
I think he figured he can go around. Also, you start in this stupid little segment.
Yeah, I know. This is fun, isn't it? Go ahead and clear this, though, because there's a blue bubble on your side of the river, so clear out the easiest thing to kill. Maybe recycle the room. This is going to be another staircase, potentially. Maybe not.
That may have been the one
that went to the one-room segment. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess this makes sense. I didn't realize that we had a path all the way down there, but we're gonna have to take out these moldworms who are just so chill and they're just floating there. You always feel bad about killing them.
I always feel bad about killing the Zulls because they're just like they're also just chilling.
Yeah, they're just flapping around with their happy bat heads. Hey,
Oh,
Triforce! Oh, let's leave.
Yeah, I'd leave. You got one item out of here, I think.
I mean, eventually you'll maybe get the recorder out of 5 if you go back to 2 and get the ladder. And then Spud's gonna buy bait, by the way. That's what that looks like.
Ah.
It's bait. That's the cheap bait. This is actually a 0-1 matchup. Spudozaurus
Yes.
once again went against Deerwolf in the first round. I don't know who Dark Falls was. Malkier was going up against. But I want to say they were both incredibly close races. I know that the Deerwolf and Spudozaurus one was because I was doing comps for that one.
Well, the blue ring has been purchased. And now, look at that. You're the nice, lovely orange-brown color. So with the blue ring purchase, that will be half damage that Malkier takes for the remainder of the seed, unless they get a red ring.
Hey, he's gonna go ahead and pick up the banana out of the White Sword Cave on the coast.
Well, they are healthy for you and known to be high in potassium. Although I don't know if you're going to eat the boomerang.
Maybe not, because it's made of wood.
Also, I missed where Spud got the candle, if they bought it.
Well, there was, yeah, again, we're having, so apparently I was talking to Smilefires in the background. Apparently both of our runners are streaming at a very high quality, which is making it rather difficult for the SG4 computer to keep up. So I'm betting Spud maybe got it from one of the Take Any caves while we couldn't actually see him.
That's a very early potion.
That's Spud. He's already seen that the white sword item is a banana. Hey, we just found Mags, by the way.
I think that's the Ultra Ball.
Yes, also known as Mags. So we've got Spudozaurus entering level 6. And then he's going to pirouette the door to save his key.
That makes sense. Malkier back in level 1 with some keys now.
I mean, keys are good. Level 1 is usually good because it has, 3 potential items. We don't know that if he maybe found something while he was in here before, but it does look like keys were the issue.
Well,
now with the ladder, oh, look at that. That's great.
Well, CD, we know one thing for certain.
Okay.
It's not going to be 2 bananas in here.
Well, yeah, because we've already found the bananas, so.
Exactly.
Oh,
that's great.
Oh, well, all right, we'll take that.
Wait, hold up.
Here's a slight problem. Yeah, Spiky is now gray because Malkier picked up a red ring from underneath Spiky. Spiky was, kind of guarding it, but not very well. And unless we can get to the Triforce room from the going in through the left side, we're gonna need a recorder to get the Triforce at a level 1.
That's the first time I've ever seen Spiky go full grayscale.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was like, all right, this is nice. I like this. He gets to, have a costume change. Now, Spudozaurus is going to find level 1 as well. Unfortunately for Malkier, it's the thing, and as we as runners, we always say this, we are more than willing to buy a blue ring if it means that the next thing we find is going to be a red ring. You're okay paying that price because it's an upgrade. It's the same thing with we're okay with buying wooden arrows because it's going to end up finding us silvers, which is fantastic. Malkier, did he try bombing that wall?
No, not yet, but he wants to go check this room first.
Okay, I would. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
The other thing that I do believe that Spud is going to kill this room. Although Spud's out of keys.
Well, yeah, Spud is out of keys, but Spiky was a shutter door, so as long as Spud gets up there with bombs, then he should be okay. And there were a couple of keys here in this level 1. Spud also has 195 rupees. To answer your question in chat, so in level 1, there are most of the walls are going to bomb, but there are a couple of exceptions. trying to bomb left into a right side staircase, trying to bomb down into an old man, trying to bomb into Zelda's room, and with remove most open stairs on. Oh, Spud's gonna go for the. Okay, I like this. Go, Spud, go. Good job.
Yes,
There's a catch though, because remove most open stairs will change the stairway inside that room, but for some reason it doesn't change the walls bombing. So you might not be able to bomb into a room that ends up not being a right side stair, but originally it was.
And also you can bomb into the bait room from the top.
Oh yeah, well no, the bait room, but not the old man room.
Yeah, not the regular old man, just the bait.
Yeah.
So we have our 3 items in level 1.
Yeah, we saw a heart in the staircase and the not Triforce. There's Triforce. Spud's gonna.
Well, the Triforce is on the floor.
Well, yeah, but Spud hasn't gotten his red ring, and then he's gonna turn around and he's gonna murder Spiky. Look, he turned gray again.
Or Spiky. So the 3rd item in there is the power bracelet.
Oh yeah.
Which, we already have.
We had. I mean, it had to be somewhere we could find it, so, that's a thing.
You could have been in level 9.
Well, yeah, but we can still find it at 9. It's not going to be, like, hidden. Spud, meanwhile, is going to turn around and probably pick up the Triforce. Oh, look, yeah, nope, that's the old man room. Now he's going to pick up the Triforce.
Look, I think it would be fun if we could have the option where if you start with an item, that item can block itself.
They kind of had something happen like that, but it was a major bug in the game and resulted in an incomplete seed the other day.
And something 2Q.
Seed 3. Yes, 2Q is bad.
2Q, 8, and 7 are bad. The rest
No,
of 2Q is okay.
2Q is bad.
2Q, 8, and 7 are what's bad. The rest of it is okay.
2Q is bad. Poor Spud's going to use his key to go through here, looking for the item. Unfortunately, I mean, the game was going to give him another key, but he's already been in the room that's above there. So he's going to turn around, and the item, so the floor item is all the way through the other key door at the top, I believe.
And this is good for Malkier. He's elected to go back to 2.
This is good. He's going to have to find the map to know which direction to go. So hopefully he's heading straight down and then kind of over. To answer a question in chat, apparently seed 3, just the number 3, in the tournament flags, it rolled kind of funky where it overlapped 7 and 8, but it was putting it underneath a spot that, unfortunately, it put 7 underneath a power bracelet spot or something like that, and the power bracelet was actually in that level.
Yeah, it's something to deal with. I think it put 3 items in level 7.
Yeah, it put 3 because it overlapped 7 and 8. Fred was posting about it. If you guys like reading about stuff like this, then join the Z1R Discord. It's amazing. And there's an entire category where you're just going to see Fred talking about monkeys and sons of monkeys.
There's also a channel called Try These Seeds Out.
No. No.
Do so at your own risk.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering how you were about to finish that off there also. Meanwhile, Spudozaurus is going to find the heart in the staircase here in level 1. Good bombing from Malkier. He's trying to figure out where he needs to go, but unfortunately for him, the map is in a room he didn't clear. So he doesn't have the map, so he can't actually see the full shape of this too.
Yep. We never commented on the shape of what?
I know, we were a little bit busy. I'm gonna say, I don't know.
I'm gonna say some sort of iron.
Okay, I can see an iron. Totally.
One of those things that I don't own.
Well, yeah, I'd be really surprised if you did, to be honest, also.
I would be surprised if I did too.
Well, I mean, that would have just shown up in your apartment somehow. That would be weird.
I mean, my roommate could have ordered one.
Oh, well, maybe, but I don't know that your roommate has a job where they need to iron things.
Maybe?
I don't really know. I no longer have to iron things, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yay! All right. So meanwhile, Spudozaurus is going back to the overworld checks. Malkier has found the map in this most current pause that we happen to be going through. So now they know which direction they need to go. With the red ring, they'll be able to clear these rooms, though it is going to go a little bit slowly because of the bubbles on the floor.
The bubbles are friendly sometimes.
They're friendly sometimes, but when you just really, really, really need to stab 80 gazillion things in a room and the bubble keeps taking away your sword, it gets a little bit frustrating.
Yes.
Hey, level 4's under record, like...
Ooh. But it's not 2 Q4, which means it could actually be a good level.
Uh-huh. I mean, it shapes 4, but it's amazing that we're going to need that another seed has rolled so that you need the item out of 2 to go to get the item out of 5 to go get the item to even find 4, which is segmented.
Okay,
Yay!
so if we're going to continue this chain,
Mm-hmm.
4 is going to have the raft in it.
And then 7 will be on a raft. No, we were already in 7. 3 will be
8.
on a raft spot. 8.
8 will be on a
Okay,
raft spot.
okay.
And 8 will have the silvers in it, blocked by a Gomo with the bow in it.
But we already got the silvers.
Okay, then it'll have the bow in it, blocked by...
Just a dig dogger, so that you really, really needed that recorder.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Malkier is continuing to clear the rooms. Now this is going to be the compass. The room below this will get him a key back. Spud's making really good use of the paw strats, by the way, to kind of dance with this whiz robe and the bubbles at the same time. However, that orange one was just being a jerk.
And to note something that's been said in the chat about more seeds not doing that, well, the thing is, Fred's logic is generally incredibly solid and is very good at making sure seeds don't roll broken. The problem is, from what I understand, Second Quest is coded about as well as a plate of fettuccine alfredo.
That sounds really tasty right now.
There's some chicken and some broccoli in it.
Okay, mushrooms too.
I would trade mushrooms for just extra broccoli or peas in my case, because I don't like mushrooms.
Oh,
I can
well, okay. I'll take all the mushrooms and then half the
You
broccoli.
can have all the mushrooms.
Meanwhile, Spud thankfully has the map for this level 4, because one of the nice things that's coded into the randomizer is that if you're ending up with a segmented level or you're in one of the small levels, the map should be somewhere pretty close to start so that you don't have to play, you know, too much of where is my bomb wall and use up all your bombs. Malkier, meanwhile, I believe, did he get the ladder?
Yes.
All right, Malkier has gotten the ladder.
That's
Spud's...
a room.
Oh, yeah, that's we're
And you
gonna
have to
pay
pay
that
that.
guy. But yeah, I think, let's see, level 4 looks like one of those little teeny tiny dinosaurs from one of the Jurassic Park movies. Just don't ask me which one.
Honestly, bottom just looks like a mushroom.
Yeah, but there's 2 pieces, so there's a bottom
Oh.
and a top.
Yeah, the top piece is somebody reaching down to pick a mushroom.
Oh, well, okay, sure, that kind of works too.
But
I
also,
like the baby Velociraptor idea a little bit better, as Bud's
The
gonna
baby
find the Triforce in 4. He's gonna avoid it.
the baby Velociraptor is definitely the cuter option than the random
Yeah.
mushroom with the answer.
Oh, look, we're back in 1. All right, Malkier's. I thought Malkier got all of the items here in 1. Maybe not.
Yeah.
We got a red
Maybe.
ring. We saw a heart, and he got the. Was there an old man in here? Was he trying to
Maybe,
get
but I
bombs?
don't think Malkier has a book.
No, I meant like any key in level 4. That's really nice.
Yay!
Yeah, but why?
can open
Why
it.
are we?
Everyone won? I don't know.
I don't know, but we're gonna leave again. All right, we're good.
Malkier may have forgotten that they got all 3 items out of 1.
Yeah, okay. Thank you
so-
very much, Bonanza Beer, for fixing our robot.
So, you might be wondering what makes the Any-Key magical. Well, it's made out of metal that's less than 500 years old and doesn't break the moment you use it.
Wouldn't that be like it's less than 500 years old?
Yes. Did I say
I
more than
mean-
500 years old?
Well, no, I mean, I was going to make the comment that, you know, most things manufactured these days as Spud goes back into level 4 looking for the floor drop. Most things these days that are manufactured are not actually manufactured that well. So I would almost want something to be older because it would be a bit more, you know, quality.
You know what? The Any-Key is the German thing. There we go.
Okay, sure. Spud, not Spud. Meanwhile, Malkier goes back into level 5 to pick up that recorder off the floor.
So with the breadstick in hand, I wonder what kind of breadstick it is.
Garlic and cheese?
I was gonna say Pizza Hut breadstick.
Oh, you mean like specific breadstick?
Yeah, like not the Olive Garden breadstick, because what did Malkier's
wait,
back in level 1?
Why are we? Did he? What
Did he not get the Triforce?
Maybe not. No, he got the Triforce out of 1. Why are we back in 1? Because there was a heart. We saw all the items on his side first.
Yeah. Does he want to just kill Spiky for the sake of killing Spiky?
I don't know.
Did he not try to bomb that wall with the wizard? No, we got the Triforce because he bombed the wall with the wizard.
And he saw the heart in the staircase, and he saw the power bracelet on the floor, and he picked up the Triforce. So, why are we?
Why are we killing Spiky?
I do not know.
Did he forget the red ring was just on the floor in this room?
Underneath Spiky? I mean, you kind of have to have noticed since Spiky turned all sorts of gray when you picked it up.
Yeah. Spiky gave you a very clear indicator that you picked up something.
Plus, your sprite went from a pink Wizrobe sprite to, you're now a ghosty.
We did not need to kill Spiky.
Maybe he's going back for the Rupee boss or something? I don't know.
Maybe?
I mean, there's another path to get there. But anyway, so Malkier is doing something in 1 that we don't understand, but it'll be okay. Meanwhile, Spudozaurus finds the compass in 4 after he's already picked up the Triforce and gone back in looking for the floor drop.
Yeah. That's the trouble with the floor drop, is you end up having to just clear everything.
Yeah,
that's why
it's a little annoying, yes.
Yes, I say if you can get the...
Yeah, that is a chance, Clot Spider, that maybe he mismarked that he got the power bracelet in here, because if you didn't actually mark it on your tracker, then you would look at your items and go, well, that's what I started with.
Yes. But that's why you mark where the power bracelet is, even if that you have it.
Now, thankfully, he's avoiding this room for a moment. Maybe. They're not cooperating. Oh, poor Malkier is gonna spend a bunch of bombs to try to clear this.
Alright. Oh, we got a floor drop in 4.
Did we see what it was?
It's the white sword.
Yay! Alright, those are good.
Now
No, you mean white Pokeball. It's the white Pokeball.
I thought it was a great ball. But I'm trying to remember which type of Pokeball is the white one.
I don't remember enough about Pokemon to be able to tell you that right now. Meanwhile, Malkier is going to use the doorway strats. If you are patient, you can kind of just stand here and wait for them to sort of fly at you and then walk up and stab without them, getting hits on you.
Yes, which half a heart is important because they will kill you.
And having already used all of your bombs in this room, you would much rather get some more kills before maybe saving and getting some more health.
So, if you were going to replace the Ganon sprite in the Pokemon sprite set, what Pokemon would you use for Ganon?
What's the fire lava pig?
Tepig?
Is that what he's called?
Yes. I think so.
I mean, I think I started that Pokemon game, but I haven't actually had time to go back and play any more of it, so... How about Tepig? Because, he's Ganon, so he's pig, and fire seems like it would work for a bad guy?
Part of me would be tempted to say Dunsparce.
The
final enemy is Dunsparce.
Oh, no. Having played Pokemon Crystal Cinco Bingo with you, that 100% makes sense.
Or just, generic, insert the most evil Pokemon on the planet.
Alakazam?
No, not Alakazam.
Well, I mean, he's kind of evil, especially if you get him in, like, a Nuzlocke run and you can't get in any more Pokemons, and you're stuck with him.
Yes, but I can think of more evil Pokemon to be stuck with.
Who?
Although, it is a Generation 3 Pokemon, that's the problem.
Okay, well, who would it be? Hey, we found level 3. It's very pumpkin
Feebas.
orange. It's who?
Feebas. Think Magikarp, but you can...
Oh, the fish. Yes.
Yeah, the one that you have, like, 6 specific tiles you can fish in.
Yeah, no, I'm all set on that one. But alright, Malkier is whistling the desert. I do apologize for the yawn. This is, a little late for me to be up on a work night, because I'm old.
I saw a plus 70 for the big win on the ammo. So
Yeah, actually, Malkier took it was -3, negative another little number, and then plus 70 something. So I kind of like that Malkier was like, all right, I'm going to try this again. Because the minuses were really, really tiny.
Yeah, and the pluses were huge.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got a plus, what was it, 15 or 18 there, so.
18.
Yeah. I mean, I knew it was a teen of some kind.
New item idea, pancake in a bottle.
Why?
Consumable pancake armor.
So you eat the pancake and you get to be in pancake armor for a minute.
No, you use the item and you just summon pancake armor to...
You summon a pancake to hide in?
Yes.
No. No. Just
idea.
no. Just no. Why? Why would we do this? All right, are
so
we
that you
segmented?
Can blue robes from pancake.
Oh, we're segmented in 3.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Every level is segmented today.
Sackett, I am very jealous of the fact that you just woke up an hour ago. And I'm older than you are.
Am I allowed to... Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to be old yet.
Yeah, it's just, compared to me, you are never... I know how old you are. You are never going to be old, also. I'm sorry. Hey, look, we've got a dig dogger. Just kind of being in the way on the other side of the transport staircase.
And there's going to be a drop room in 3, which makes it...
Now, sadly, it wasn't, but with the any key, Spud is just able to be like, all right, sorry, Spiky, I murdered you for no reason, and now I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'd feel bad for Spiky with Triforce and 3s is just right there. I would feel bad for Spiky with the exception of he keeps fighting for the enemy, so it's his own fault.
Well, that's why at some point somebody's going to make a thing where the Spiky is a NPC that you can talk with, so that we have to fight.
I've heard about this several times, and yet I don't ever see it happening.
I don't either because, well, I get busy with very much other things, and also I kind of can't use Nintendo stuff anymore for it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so I can't actually use Spiky.
Oh, hey! That's a one-room segment in level 3, and it kind of looks like, I want to say, like a French poodle or a fire pony looking back over its shoulder.
I was thinking like the top of a snake.
Okay, sure. We can say that too. That's the best thing about the What Does This Look Like game, is it could be many, many different things to many, many different people.
When in doubt, cactus.
As long as you're not doing comms with Booth.
Yes. Then you get 1 cactus per game.
Yes, she does not appreciate the cactuses.
And
hey, we already saw the Triforce, but thanks, game. We're gonna have to go through that lovely orange bubble room and maybe candle boost? Yeah, fire pony.
Fire pony.
Yay. Oh, hey. That's a bunch of bunnies. I'm trying to remember if this can drop in 3. I don't honestly remember. Spud's not concerned. He's just, oh! Wow, alright.
If it's the second quest room, I can?
I would just clear it anyway, but that's me.
Yeah.
And I waste time. Malkier, meanwhile, is going to find 3 as well.
Well, there is also a shutter door, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if it's a floor drop, it won't matter. So, oddly enough, that shutter door is the reason that is still an open staircase. When, hey, red candle on the floor of 3. So, when, oh man, Malkier's got to try to Kanana key this. This is going to be a thing. Thankfully, he's going to get the boomerang stun on the mini dig doggers for a moment there. Hey, it'll be back.
Eventually.
I mean, he's got the boomerang ready.
But the mini dig doggers are, well, they don't like to listen.
Do any children like to listen? But yeah, anyway, to go back to that staircase, so the reason that was actually an open stair is because one of the things that can actually keep it from turning into a different type of staircase, if Spudozaurus gets his Triforce out of 3, is if a shutter door rolls into the room. For some reason, and I don't really understand why, the shutter door will actually remove most open stairs from taking over.
So, I'm pretty sure what's happening is there are 2 actions that the push block can do if there's a push block. It can either open a shutter door or it can open a staircase. I think if the 2 of those things conflict, the game yells at everyone because it's like, no, this is not correct.
Oh no, poor Malkier got hit by the orange bubble just before he picked up the clock. He's gonna use a really nicely placed couple of bombs here to maybe, yes, finish clearing. Oh, jerk face game. Clearing the
And
room, but he unfortunately will have to go back into there to retouch the blue bubble because you can't touch the bubble after it's been stunned and get your sword back. Hey!
and
Oh,
you found
oh.
it's not only level 8, it's not only 2QA, it's sponsored by Pepto-Bismol.
It's very pink. It's very cotton candy-ish.
And
Hey,
then
hard on the floor.
The immediate floor drop's kind of nice, though.
Well, yeah, because then you're done clearing some of the rooms like this until you are more than ready to look for a staircase. Or, not staircase, a Triforce, as there's another heart. Okay, thanks, 8.
Alright, reroll the seed. Immediate items in 5 and 8.
No, we don't have enough time for that.
Oh, I agree we don't have enough time for it.
Mm-mm. Don't have enough time for that.
I'm just saying, I've never seen this. I've
That
seen
the
one
game was
early
actually
anime
making
before.
it, like, easy-ish to find items?
Yes!
Hey, there's the map of this lovely cinnamon roll thing. You know what this kind of reminds me of, though? It's coming up upon the season of this weird thing called king cake, which is basically a giant cinnamon roll that has been dyed funky colors.
Okay, as a kid, I always thought this was just the letter G. Turn sideways.
Letter G turned sideways. Okay, I can believe that.
Like, if you just tilt your monitor 90 degrees, you might see it.
I'm using the monitor right now, so I can't exactly tilt it.
You just take one hand on one corner, take one hand on the other corner, and go, "Ah!" You just don't rip your wires out in the process.
No. But anyway, so anyway, we're gonna find some keys on the floor. We're gonna find a bunch of staircases. Hey, grabby hands. We've got a wand and a red ring, so these are not as scary to clear because, you know, if they're rolled up, you don't want to. Well, we got a white sword too. I forgot that the Pokeball was blue. But wouldn't that make it like a water ball? Isn't the water ball blue?
Either the dive ball or the net ball is, yes. The dive ball is a Gen 3 exclusive that works better underwater. Because you can actually just go underwater, and for some reason, the Pokemon let you breathe underwater.
Wait, the Pokemon let you breathe underwater? Oh, this is a terrible room to get stuck in. Thankfully, Spud does have the wand. It's not full of Wizrobes, so we can actually kill everything with the wand. And he picked up something, but it probably was a key.
Probably because he didn't check his pause menu to see what it was.
Bayleaf!
Oh, Meganium! Wait, that's Bayleaf?
Yeah, it's Meganium. It's the one that Bayleaf evolves out of.
To be fair, I never remember it exists.
Yeah.
Bayleaf. Because they moved on from Chikorita to, like,
Me.
or something.
This is, all of a sudden, we're talking about Pokemon. But, Malkier, meanwhile, continuing on in 3, he's gonna find the map.
Spud's gonna do the double clip in 8 to get into the stair, which is probably stair 8000.
Yeah, I mean, there are more stairs in, aren't there more stairs in Second Quest 8 than there are in Second Quest 9?
So Second Quest 9, I believe, has 3 two-way sets and 1 one-way set. Whereas Second Quest 8 has 5 two-way sets, 2 one-way sets, and 2 added flip.
Yeah, see, that just sounds unfortunate. Malkier's gonna find his wand. This will help speed him up considerably because it's gonna be able to do a lot more damage than just that wood sword. Spud's gonna find another room that, surprise, surprise, could be a staircase in Second Quest 8.
The assumption in Second Quest 8 is if the room has a potential push block, it's going to have a push block.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a transport. Now, Spud, wisely, with only a couple of rooms left to check over here in this little tail bit, is going to keep searching. We have the most dreaded of all bosses, the Rupee boss.
Yes. The funny thing about Second Quest 8 is, in vanilla, the fastest way to get through it is to just take the stairs despite the guards.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't do Second Quest. Oh, don't get grabbed, Spud! No! And of course, that's where he freezes! So we have no way of knowing what's happening right now, other than the fact that Spud might get dragged all the way back to the start room.
This is just one of those still frames, and the caption is "Picture
Oh,
taken
he made
moments
it.
before."
He
Wait,
made
no,
it.
he got
Oh,
through.
he got through.
Okay,
I don't know
so
how,
it's
but
not
he
a picture
did.
taken moments before disaster.
Yeah, we're okay. And now we're gonna
Right.
find Spiky. Now here's the thing: you gotta at least light this up. Light it up. Spud, there's a ladder in that room. There's no reason to kill Spiky unless it's gonna give you a compass.
A compass, because the Triforce cannot spawn in dark rooms.
No, but a compass can, and a map can, and keys and bombs. And instead, it was absolutely nothing. But I was saying that he should light the room up because in the dark room dungeons, so when you end up with the dark rooms, if it is a push block room, as Malkier gets his Triforce here out of level 3, I don't believe he got, I don't know if he got the red candle, I didn't see. But yeah, you want to make sure you light the room up because that could still end up being your push block room with the item in it. And you just have to push the block. It's not going to have like the important floor drop, but you will still have to, you know, kill the room and then push the block.
There seems to be a chorus of opinions that Second Quest is bad.
I agree with everybody who doesn't like Second Quest.
So, Spud found the bomb upgrade.
Woohoo! I mean, it's still 2 more than we could carry before, and what else were we going to spend our money on? Spud already has arrows, he's already got a red ring, he already has the ending key, and he already bought bait.
So, yeah, remember that part where I said that there was a shoot room that can have a stair in it?
Mm-hmm.
I think we just saw it on Spud's side, and we're going to see it on Malkier's side.
Oh, dear.
I feel like this is...
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no way to trigger this staircase because...
If you kill all the enemies, you can push the block.
Well, yeah, you can push the block, but at the same time, I thought Fred had taken that out or fixed it somehow.
I don't think so.
Because this can't count as the stair because there's no way to trigger the stair and then be able to get into the staircase.
But it's... Oh my god!
I mean, it's the Triforce, which is, gross enough.
At that point, I try to push... Actually, no, that prevents it from being a stair room.
Yes.
So you can't push the block into the fancy double click.
And you'll be able to either walk through the wall on the bottom because it's the only way into that shoot room, or you'll be able to bomb through it. Or there's a door. We're not really sure yet.
It can also be the exit of a one-way stair.
Oh, very true. That would just be
mean.
Well, I mean, could you imagine clear? Hey, there's the book.
That's the book.
That's the book.
Oh, that's his Pokedex.
Yes, he's playing with a Pokemon sprite set.
I was trying to figure out what Pokemon item that is, and I'm like, why is there
the book?
Like wallet item in Pokemon?
I mean, you know, for working with what Spud's been working with, now he's gonna go back. He's gonna get the news. Oh, he's going the right way, so we're good.
But Spud's probably gonna be mad at me for not immediately recognizing it's Pokedex.
It's the book. It is a walk-through wall, by the way. So he's gonna have to re-clear this room. Malkier is in the middle of re-clearing this room after finding 2 of the items here in level 8. Now, he's not gonna get the book, so he won't be able to understand the old men, but the only way that's really gonna hurt is if there are really good hints about where in the world your bow happens to be.
I think it's in Canada.
You think it's in Canada?
Yes.
How did the bow end up in Canada?
Well, somebody got the bow and took it up to Canada and tried to sell it.
No.
Okay, fine. It's in Eastern Palace.
That actually would make more sense. But anyway, so Spud's gonna up a save. I don't have marked where the hint shops were, but I imagine we're about to see on Spud's side.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we now have the book. The hints are, in fact, helpful. He up a save to make sure that he saves those 133 rupees, which should hopefully get him both of the hint shops. Malkier, meanwhile, is looking for what I imagine is going to be...
Level 4.
Level 4, because it's under Recorder Lake, which is why he's still bombing in Death Mountain.
Whereas Spud has seen all of where the levels are.
Yes.
Also, Malkier's on 12 hearts.
Woohoo! Mags, where Mags was...
It was near
over above level 6. It's above level 6, yeah, vanilla start.
The Dongo dwells with the magical boomerang.
Now, unfortunately, we've got to go back for the last hint because we couldn't afford it. I didn't see the first one, though.
It was Gleok lurks with the something.
Oh, yeah, see.
I think Gleok lurks with the magical key.
We've already, 4. We got all the items out of 4.
I think Spud really wants to just know what's in 6.
Well, because if it narrows down any of the places where he's still... Thanks, game. If it narrows down where Spud doesn't have information on any of the items, that at least would give you, like, do you make the jump and you just go ahead and dig 9 looking for the bow, assuming you can finish 7? Well,
Yes.
in Spud's case, 6.
Which we know he can because Malkier has the Triforce at 6.
Yeah, so there's nothing stopping him. We haven't been blocked by any Gomas, so there is a chance, in fact, that that bow could end up in level 9.
We all know that we want the bow to be in the right ear.
Of level 9. Mm-hmm. We're through a walk-through wall and a one-way staircase, of course.
No, one-way... No, even better. A one-way walk-through wall.
A one-way walk-through wall. Those are just terrible.
That leads to a one-way staircase. Oh, look!
Well, there's the hint that Malkier needs to find level 4 faster, but, I mean, at some point he'll find it.
Step over the water to...
Nothing about the bow. Yeah, the heart was on the coast tonight.
Yeah, there's been thoughts of... There's been a suggestion of not having the coast item be hinted.
Yeah, I can almost agree with that, except for, well, I mean, wouldn't that go along with all the people who thinks it's too easy?
Not necessarily.
Like, you know, changing a bunch of things would just make things too easy. Meanwhile, Spud is going to go back into level 6.
I mean, there is also a thought of having the hint say where something isn't instead of where something is.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work for coding purposes, but... Spud, returning to level 6, he's got the wand, the white sword. He is going to be shooting fire, but he's also got a red ring. So, you know, unless he is very haphazard, he should be okay. Now, do you think we see Spud when he finally sees the map of this beautifully, wonderfully segmented Shapes 6? Triple segmented Shapes 6. Do we think he stays in here to find the staircase item?
No, not with a quarter in hand.
Okay. I mean, it's 1 hour and 5 minutes into a seed. That hasn't, well, it's had a few little, like, you know, things about it. It hasn't been overly terrible, so I can kind of agree. Only because you might be a little worried at this point. Where's my competitor?
Plus, your options are a Shape 6 or a TQ9.
And 2Q9 doesn't have as many staircases. Anyway. Yeah.
So
exactly.
TQ9's like actually kind of better, especially once you look at the map at the 6 and you're like, ah.
Oh, I really do hope he finds the map, because I would love to see his face when he finds the map. Like, I'd like to see any of the runners' faces when they found the map for this 6.
I feel like this is going to get posted. The map will get posted on Discord. Hey, look at this map 6.
Oh yeah. This was so if it's not there already.
I'm going to go check.
Okay, you go check.
It's not there already.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here. And for anybody who is wondering what we're talking about, there's a section of the Z1R Discord, all dedicated to the funky shapes that shapes can happen.
Yep, because the shapes are procedure.
There we go! Oh, I love this. This is just beautiful. Meanwhile, Spud, now seeing that this is a very segmented level 6, is going to go turn around, take that transport staircase, find the floor heart.
You know, I'm going to be... I was trying to think of what the 6 is, and I think I figured out what it is.
Okay, what do you think it is?
It's a fantasy world for a D&D game.
A fantasy world for... Okay. Like the map?
Like, it's a very zoomed out view, but you got the little island, you got the small continent.
Okay. I was gonna say it's the negative space version of bonsai tree, but that works too. I like yours better.
Ooh. I like that though, because the negative space does look like a bonsai tree.
It kind of does, but it could be so many different things. Let's see. Chat is saying that it's a spaceship pilot in a cockpit. I kind of like that as well.
Yes.
Pedanic Potato is saying it's a man in a recliner with some sort of computer screen in front and above of him. Now, Spud, with the red ring, the wand, and the white sword, is going to go ahead and take out this Patra that we didn't see Malkier kill before. But we already know that it's not, in fact, the Triforce. Malkier is continuing to search all the available spots for level 4.
Hold on. Time out.
Okay.
Foul on the play. When can you fight 8 Voltorbs in one trainer fight?
Yes.
8 Voltorbs and a Magnemite.
Yes. When you are fighting a Patra.
Okay, Patras can break the Pokemon rules and have 8 Voltorbs. Got it.
Mm-hmm. All right, Barman Atlanta. I'm guessing because ATL is usually the airport abbreviation for Atlanta. Says it is a negative space puppy. I can totally see that.
Why is it a fire puppy?
No, it's a little too skinny to be a fire puppy.
Okay.
I mean, Growlithe is generally slightly chunkier than that.
Yes, but Growlithe is also very cute.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I will not disagree about that, as Spud is going to check the weird little wiggly arm bit of whatever in the world this shape happens to be, and then continue digging.
Waiting for the cave. Oh, there's a little bit of breach.
Yeah, this is so we do need to remind people that we are playing a retro game, so streaming at high frame rates is not necessarily needed. Mm-hmm. Malkier's looking for level 4, which he's about to find right now. Both of our runners are also looking for the bow, and we're kind of running out of places where it can be.
Again, I think it's in Canada.
I think so 9 is now Canada?
Yes.
Why is 9 Canada? Do you not like Canadians?
Because it's large and lonely.
Canada
is large.
Now, I will take this moment to say that on behalf of SpeedGaming and myself, that also his comments are strictly of his own personal variety and don't reflect our love for the neighbors up north.
Look, I already have ways of making Canadians angry.
I don't know that I want to know this. Malkier is going
to
to find the map.
Canada to the tune of "Oh Christmas Tree."
Oh dear. Remind me not to take you to visit any of my Canadian relatives.
I don't know why you would do that to begin with.
I don't know either. I mean, I don't really do the Canadian relatives or the relatives. So yeah.
Yeah. So I just don't go to Canada and start singing "Oh Canada" by myself.
I mean, I do have friends in Canada, and oddly enough, my little brother once got us stopped by the he almost got us searched by the people at the border because he was trying to say that he was Canadian and we were kidnapping him.
What?
He has a very unique sense of humor. He was singing I am a Canadian, which at one point was the theme song used in the Molson Canadian beer commercials. Yeah. He's weird. It's okay. All right, so Spud has kind of almost searched that entire section with the exception of that really long straight stretch from the transport staircase that just goes to the right. So there's a chance that the staircase drop is up there. But having found the floor drop, knowing that the Triforce is down here, I think we're just about to see Spud take it and leave.
Might check the staircase. You know, it's there.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's just going to take you to the other side of the... Yeah, he's like, no, I'm just going to go get the Triforce and go to 9. Meanwhile, Malkier is in 4. We know that the Triforce from 4 is actually really close to the other side of the transport staircase.
Mm-hmm. But is going to have to pay the Mugger Room to get there.
Yes, I believe so.
But
I mean, look at how many hearts and the money he's got. So that Mugger Room isn't going to be a, ginormous problem. Spud's going to find the other side of the transport staircase.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, you go ahead and clear this. Verify that it is a transport staircase. Maybe take it and see where you end up. But I think he's just going to grab the Triforce and peace out.
Yeah, I think so too. So, Spud's probably gonna go to 9.
Yeah, he's just gonna, okay. No, he's gonna go back, he's gonna check. He's only got like 6 rooms left.
Yeah.
I kind of like this play because then you know for sure if you're Spud, though we didn't really see any items in 7, did we?
We did not, I think.
I mean, granted, we were having a lot of frame rate issues at that point. So there were some pauses, much like we're seeing on Malkier's side of the screen right now. Oh, thankfully we have a wand.
Yeah, and this room's not going to have it.
Nah, there's no push blocks. Though that would be really weird if there was.
Instructions perfectly clear. Just started adding push blocks to every single room.
Hey! Oh no, this is the bow.
If this is the bow.
Oh, that's gonna be mean.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, not the bow. Spud's gonna see that the second Iron Man 8 is a heart and go grab his Triforce, and we're gonna be on our way to 9.
Which, at this point, the bow's either a 9 or 7.
I know. That's some very, very interesting choices. Both of which are second quest.
Yes, and I think I would still go 9 over 7.
I think I would too, because you need to know where Ganon is, you need to know where Zelda is, and yeah, it might help.
But on the other hand, 7, 8, 9, so 7 has.
Well, no, actually, 8, 8, 7. And that's how we ended up with Seed 3. if you want to talk about imaginary math.
But Seed 3 squared is 9!
No. Alright, anyway, guys, we're about to see Spud heading in, where are we going, Spud?
Heading here.
Oh, level 7.
7.
Alright, there we go.
Okay, this is not the play I expected.
Well, to be fair, if we look at Spud's map, we did see an awful lot of this level 7 before, including the fact that Zelda's room is in here. No, you don't get to do that.
I apologize for the yawn.
I've been apologizing for the yawns for about an hour and 14 minutes now, but you know. Alright, needs to walk around Spiky, because I think we've been through that staircase already.
Yeah, there's Mugger room. I think Spud's just gonna update. So, when did Oak become so mean as to demand money?
Well, I mean, he's been giving out how many Pokemon to children for how long now? The poor guy must be broke.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, well, outside of the fact that you can't actually catch the starters, I feel like you could just go outside, catch a random rat, and say, here, there's a Pokemon, go.
Okay, I will give us a little update because we are still frozen on stream. Malkier is in level 9.
Oh.
The first item is the raft.
Not surprising.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't need it, so...
But Malkier has a lot more options if it's not a 9. Although if it is a 9, Malkier has a huge lead.
Yeah, I mean, the silver arrows were the Armos item, so we've had those for a really, really long time. But unfortunately for Malkier, he is also down to just 2 bombs.
Oh no! We have a stair here for Spud. It's a heart!
Alright, so it's 50-50 for both of our runners right now. However, for Spud, it's a floor drop, and there's another Mugger. Alright, so Malkier has found Zelda.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Now we lost Spud as well.
So Spud is continuing in the cinnamon roll that is level 7, probably cursing how sticky it is.
Yeah, I don't think I'd wanna wander through one of those before.
You would not want to wander
I mean,
through a giant cinnamon roll?
I've had to make them. Have you ever? Well, okay, so you would probably know what chocolate babka is.
Chocolate vodka, yes.
Babka.
Oh,
Not
babka.
vodka. Chocolate babka.
Okay, those are 2 very different things that sound very similar. I do not actually know what this is.
Yes, so chocolate babka is basically like a giant chocolate cinnamon roll, but you put it in a loaf pan. It's very delicious, but it is very, very messy to make. Alright, we got another staircase here for Malkier. It's transport.
That description sounds like my older brother's caramel cake.
I like cake.
Cake is good.
Yeah, I'm actually planning, because I am a nerd, we are planning a tea party for the board gaming group that I am a part of because I love food-themed games and I happen to own quite a few tea-based games. And we are going to have a tea party at the end of the month.
If you ever find yourself
and play
out this way,
tea-based games.
If you ever find yourself out this way, I have to show you Hugger Mugger.
The game. I've heard of
Yes.
this game. I haven't played it. I don't have a copy of it.
Yeah, I have a very old copy of it.
Okay. I found a very old copy of Yunnan, as Spudozaurus is going to find yet another transport staircase here in 7.
That sounds like 7. Oh, you found a transport. Oh, you found a transport. But the important question: what kind of tea?
Yes.
Yes, all kinds of tea. Okay.
All whatever I happen to have in the cupboard at the time is
peach tea.
what I'm gonna have. We're gonna peach tea.
Yeah, why not?
I don't have peach tea. It's technically winter time.
You can have peach tea in the winter. There's no law against
You
it.
can. I have a black passion fruit tea. Well, so Malkier just found Ganon. He's up a saving out of level 9, and it looks like he's going to he's gonna probably join Spudozaurus in 7.
Might.
Oh, that's 2. Where are we going?
Maybe he's trying to just figure out where his recorder's at.
Oh yeah, he is. We're good.
Spud is continuing to dig 7, I think.
I would imagine, because at this point, unless Malkier is incredibly wrong about what was in level 9, then the bow is probably on the floor in 7.
And folks, I am flying partially blind because I'm still on one monitor.
Yeah.
So it's like actually kind of impossible for me to pull another stream up.
I'm telling you, this 3 monitor thing is not too shabby.
Instructions perfectly clear. Got 8 monitors.
Oh no! Malkier went back to 6. Malkier never got the second heart out of 6, so Malkier has to go finish that. But if he goes through the transport staircase and goes to the right, then it's going to be a very fast dip of 6.
I call that the finger of 6.
The finger? All right.
Yeah, because it's a really long, skinny thing. So
I mean, I still can't believe that that's what this 6 looks like. This is amazing. And you guys can't see it right now, but I highly recommend going back in the VOD and taking a look, because it's a triple segmented shapes 6. It is beautiful.
Let's see if we can get a quick update on where Spud is. Spud is in 9 now.
All right, so I'm assuming he probably found the floor drop in 7, maybe?
According to his tracker, he did not.
Oh, really?
Yes, at least if I'm reading his tracker correctly, he did not have it. Nope, he's missing a floor drop in 7 still.
All right, so Malkier is in the room with the heart, with the staircase heart. Pick it up! You're right below Mags! You tried with this many hearts, you're not gonna go get that one. He's gonna leave the heart in the staircase behind. He is 2 hearts away from being guaranteed Mags, and you have to walk through that screen to get to 7. So, I mean, I probably would have picked it up.
Spud has found Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda wasn't very far from start. Ganon is going to be up towards the left ear. I think it was up near the left ear.
Spud's probably seen about a third of 9 at this point.
Yeah, it's there. Oh, man. If Spud's got to go back to 7, this is insane.
Spud just found the raft.
All right, yeah, the raft wouldn't have been hard to find because Malkier had it on his tracker when I loaded it up, and I don't think he'd been in 9 for very long.
Yeah, it's literally 2 rooms in.
All right, sorry guys for, we're doing the radio commentary version, but we're doing the best we can.
Yes, and also one of us is watching one person, the other's watching the other, I think.
I mean, technically, I could pull up the other monitor and throw it all the way over. Throw the stream on the other screen, but then they would both start to lag pretty badly.
Yeah. All right. So Spud's still exploring 9. Have not seen what looks like the one-way. It looks like we haven't seen the one-way walkthrough yet.
Okay.
That Gibdos are all Mr. Mines.
Yeah, aren't they cute? I love Spud's set so much. Like, it is just the cutest thing.
Spud does not find any old men yet. Not that the old men would really help at this point.
Well, I mean, they feel like Ganon's up here, Zelda's up there. Floor item in 7 is a heart. Floor item in 7 was a heart.
Oh.
And Spud would have gone through that room, probably. It was,
no,
it was a diamond staircase he clipped into. It had a dig dogger in it. The dig dogger was on top of the heart.
Oh.
However, Dark is still searching 7, and we know that the staircase item in 7... Well, actually, we don't know. Did we see Spud find that?
Yeah, I think that was a heart.
So it was double heart 7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. So that means that the bow does in fact have to be in level 9?
Yes, but where?
Somewhere that
Well,
Malkier couldn't get to?
and hopefully Spud can.
Unless we really broke it.
Nope, the bow's in 9.
Okay,
It's
so the bow's
in the
apparently in 9.
it's in the bottom left corner of the left cheek.
Did he have to go through like a bomb wall or something to get there?
Uh, no,
Okay,
no,
well
I don't
that
think
is
so.
slightly unfortunate. Malkier is continuing to search for the staircase item here in 7. Again, he thinks he's been everywhere in 9, and maybe that happened when he just didn't have bombs.
It could be,
There was a
but
time there where he was getting pretty low on bombs.
yes, Spud's now just up here.
Oh, okay. They are. I don't know if people can still hear us, but they're redrawing the stream.
So Spud is
Okay.
oh,
Sorry, go ahead. They can still hear us. They just can't see anything at the moment.
so Spud's working his
Yay!
way up. Oh wait, hold on. Are we back?
Oh no, keep going. You're good.
Okay, so Spud is up in the left ear, and Malkier is somewhere, but Spud is in the Ganon fight.
Yeah, Malkier is still in 7. There are a lot of different. You got to clear all these rooms in 7. He's looking for the staircase item.
Just really unfortunate that Malkier gave up on 9 early enough that it's gonna end up being the big difference maker.
I mean, that is like the given like procedure for most people is if you find Ganon, you find Zelda, and you find at least one of the items, you're going to leave, or especially if you don't think you've got any other paths that you can go on.
Mm-hmm.
And Rerun Gamer, we do ask that people not talk about other races in chat because, well, we're here and we might have wanted to watch that later.
Yes.
Oh.
But speaking of races, everybody get your GGs in the chat for Spudozaurus, finishing with an official time of 1:26.8. And Zelda's in a 5x2 room, I think.
Oh, fun. All right. So, meanwhile, Malkier, I believe, just found the heart in level 7, and he is potentially headed back to, yeah, it looks like he's headed back to level 9. But yeah, GG's to Spud. Hopefully he's going to be able to join us, but we are having all sorts of technical difficulties at the moment.
Yeah. Malkier's headed back into level 8.
He must not have seen, oh dear.
He didn't see the book.
Yeah, he didn't get the book out of 8. And this makes sense. If you really do think that you've cleared everything you can clear in 9, then yeah, this is where you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've got, hopefully he's going to be able to find, I'm trying to remember where in the world that book was. I don't know if it was like
It was
in
pretty
the,
deep.
yeah, I think you had to go through a couple of different sections.
Yep. Oh, look, there's an end screen.
Yay, we get an end screen. We like end screens. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. We do have 2 very amazing people working very hard in the background. Yay, we got another runner. Yeah, big thanks to Mickens and Smilefires and Esme doing good work in the background to get us the stream going here again.
As we observe the beauty that is the Pepto Pink, level 8.
I don't know that I would have said that. Spud is going to join us here in just a moment, but since it is incredibly late in France, where Spud happens to be playing from, he was just going to check and make sure his partner was okay first.
Wait, are you saying you would not have said it's beautiful?
The pink?
Yeah.
How long have we known each other?
It's better than the teal!
Also, do you not know what my favorite color at the moment happens to be?
I'm gonna guess some shade of moth.
So you wouldn't know it, but if you ever make it down here and get to see my apartment, most of the things in my kitchen and my bathroom are the eye-blinding teal that we ended up taking out of the randomizer program.
Huh. I did not expect that.
It doesn't hurt as much when I'm not looking at it on a monitor.
I mean, that's fair.
Alright, meanwhile, Malkier continuing to search here in this 8.
Going to push the block, open the door, and finds another transport.
Alright. But yeah, big thanks to everybody in the background getting the stream working again. Oh yeah, okay, of course that room is there. I mean, that's just, let's do a little bit of logic breaking here.
Well, you know how the logic works in this game. It's a suggestion sometimes.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it needs to be a suggestion not all the time because, well, then things get a little silly. I'm a little shocked Malkier hasn't gone back to the board yet.
I mean, they left the guaranteed heart in 7.
Open the door, push the block, go down the stair, and off we go.
Alright, we are about to be joined by Spudozaurus. Welcome and GG's to Spud.
Thank you.
So, how about the bow being in level 9?
Oh, how bad, of course. Yeah, and I either mistracked or the only room I didn't clear in 7 had the item because, yeah, I went out of 7 with doubt.
We were having I don't know if you watched these back, but we were having some technical difficulties. But I did have Malkier's screen up on the other side. You didn't get to see it on stream, but the Dig Dogger Diamond Staircase room in 7, it's a floor burn.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I didn't clear that before that because
Yeah.
I didn't have the build. Oh, okay.
So that was the floor item. But yeah, we were actually a little bit surprised you didn't automatically go into 9, but at the same time it makes sense with how often, like, you know, you can just get faked out a little bit with some of these. You're like, oh, I don't think the bow could be in 9 or and then it ends up being there, or it's just like, it was a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, so my reasoning in this, I love to gamble usually, but when Hard Shuffle is on, I know I'm gonna full clear a lot of seeds, so I don't take any chances. I'm full clearing every dungeon most of the times.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll go to 9 with 50-50, but not every time. Like, yeah, I really don't want to go to 9 and turn back after that.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Well, unfortunately, for Malkier, he was in 9 while you were digging 7. And again, this is while we were having a bunch of technical difficulties. So we were kind of commenting on the streams on our personal computers, but chat couldn't really see it. He had gone into 9, he had found the raft, he found Zelda, he found Ganon, and I don't know if he thought he was just completely blocked, but he ended up leaving level 9.
Oh,
and
that's
he
unfortunate.
he still had items in both 6, 7, and 8. So he started with 7, and now he's back in 8 because he never saw the book.
Okay, yeah. Hints were not really useful too.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. We're like, all right, Spud's got the book, he's got money, you up a saved. I was like, we're gonna go see what the hints are, and then the hints didn't even help narrow down anything you hadn't found out yet.
Nah.
I was like, okay, thanks, game. That's so nice.
It's one of the downsides of a late book. If you get the book like in the first 5 minutes, oh, you're very happy because then you don't know where anything is anyway.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of hopes with this book, but you never know. Sometimes you only need one good hint, and that's all you need to help you.
Like, my favorite is always, hey, your red ring is right here. And we got to see Spiky turn on both of your screens. He turned that grayscale color. It was pretty trippy.
Yep, and yeah, to be fair, I didn't play as well as I wanted because in my house there was some cats
Oh.
having fun all around me. So yeah, couldn't focus very well. I'm not really satisfied with how I played. Like my early game was.
Well,
And some global drops chance too that didn't go my way.
I mean,
Sorry.
you still did pretty amazing. So that's
Yeah.
helpful. But yeah, I can kind of cat percent, I guess, is almost as much of a thing as dad percent.
Yeah, sometimes it is.
Like all of a sudden, it's just you're playing a game, and the next thing you know, there's a cat in the middle of the screen. It's like, I kind of need to see this. Thanks.
But the cat is upset that you're giving it attention, not the cat.
Yes, and yet, so also has actually been thinking about getting a cat.
Oh. There's lots of upsides, but some downsides too.
Yes,
Oh, we get
exactly.
cats so that they can play with each other.
Yeah,
So you're gonna teach it to speed run like JSR taught peanut butter?
If I can teach a cat how to speedrun, I will be very, very happy.
I think that would be fantastic. I mean, come on, peanut butter can speed run. Your yet to be named cat can totally learn how to do something.
Oh, I've already
Maybe,
picked up
not
the name
really.
for them.
Oh gosh, what would the name be, also?
So they have long names and short names. They would go by the short names on the regular.
Okay.
The long names are Duke Ellingsworth and Lord Hollingdale.
Okay.
The short names are Duke and Dale.
But what if you end up with 2 girl cats?
I'll figure that out when I get there.
Instructions unclear, get guy cats.
Basically.
Okay, I'm good with this. All right, so I think Malkier might be in the correct section of 8. But he's gonna take a transport staircase, which makes me sad. That was one thing I did appreciate, Spud. Is when you got into that section of 8 with like the little short stubby bit left, that you did go ahead and finish clearing that before you like left the area.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty efficient at clearing dungeons. I like to believe that at least.
I would believe it.
But my luck. I thought cleared nearly every dungeon. Like I saw like 75% of most dungeons or more.
I mean, how about that shit? So unfortunately for Malkier, he had to go back to 2 to get the ladder because he never got far enough to get the map, which is I think the only way that like it would be obvious that you had to go up into that weird like long straight skinny bit which had the ladder in it.
Oh yeah.
And then
that's when
there may have been
to spend, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he had a few more keys because he had he found a couple of the dungeons really early, and you know he was doing all right with some of that. It was just you know he ended up going back into 2 later or 1 a couple of times, and we were a little confused if maybe he mismarked the power bracelet or didn't mark it.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Because you know, if you start with it, then and you might not necessarily have marked it on your tracker, then you might not think that you know.
That's possible.
Yeah.
And speaking of maps,
Yeah.
the map of level 6.
Oh yeah, I got my tracker right under my eyes. Yeah. I got this one. I remember it. I totally remember this one.
I wish this was like SG Live and we had the cameras for this one because I was just like, oh my god, look at this map, this is fantastic.
That was something.
It was triple segmented shape 6. Like come on.
And with shoots in that too. One horizontal, one vertical. Oh my god.
All right, guys. Malkier is gonna find the staircase with the book and know that, very unfortunately for him, the bow is in fact in level 9. He's gonna express his displeasure.
Not a happy Malkier.
I mean, if you thought again, if you really didn't think that the item was in 9, and I can understand that. You know, it's second quest. It's got walk through walls. Maybe he did run short on bombs for a little while there. And he had already found Ganon and Zelda and the raft, then it makes perfect sense. It's just unfortunately the game said no.
Nope, you have to go this way instead.
Yeah, it's like, no, go back into 9. Now I didn't get a chance to see it because Alsoa was watching your stream while I was watching Malkier's stream while chat was watching a black screen.
Malkier's been one room north of where the silver are. He just needed to go down instead of up.
Oh
in that
no.
patch of stair.
Oh dear. Okay, so he was close.
He was very close. In fact, if he keeps going left here, he's going to get to it.
Yeah, boy, it's right there. You just have to take the right way.
Oh no. Which is just literally the room to the left? As
No, it's 2
we
rooms
just
to the left.
lost his screen. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I think it's 2 to the left.
See, unfortunately, I just closed his stream. Because I was like, yay, we're fine.
Oh no.
I'm pulling it back up.
Oh!
We're moving. We're moving
He's got
again.
them now.
Yes.
Alright, good.
Oh,
Alright, so
no.
here we go. Is this it?
No,
No,
that's
that's a
the fun
transport.
spot. 1 room to the left.
Alright, oh, robo snakes. Okay. I was excited. I was like, maybe we don't have second quest, and then you guys found 7. And it was like, oh, yeah.
Yep.
No. Like, we're
And
not
I
gonna
was
get that
confused.
lucky.
I was confused at first because this entry in level 5 looked like second
It did,
quest 5.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
saying the same thing. I was like, are we sure this isn't second quest? And we're just looking at it. And then I think you guys went somewhere else and found a map, and we're like, no, it's shapes. We're good.
Also, there was the silly shoot room stair that counted as a 2-way stair.
Oh, yeah, that was weird. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, how is this in 5? I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
I think I didn't take this one.
Yeah, I the other time he was in here, he got through. Zelda was on his left, so this is actually a different path than he was taking the last time he was in here. Because Ganon is just up here, and then you go left-ish.
Yep.
Over in the ear.
I mean, that's where we wanted something to be.
Yes.
I just, it was Ganon. Now, I don't know if Malkier has a potion. I'm gonna hope he does. Maybe.
He's got a white sword, though.
And a red ring, but he's only got 2 hearts at the moment, and it's apparently a water room.
Oh, you don't like the useless bracket room?
No. Useless smoke room, just no. Especially for Ganon, because he's always off-center and trying to be in the wall.
Like that. Look, we have wall hands. Why can't we have wall Ganons?
Because how are you supposed to kill him if he doesn't come out of the wall? And in this case, it's actually zombie Zelda.
You just blow up the wall. Problem solved.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work. But anyway, Malkier's gonna do a good job. He is going to take down zombie Zelda. I think I'd walk if I'm him, but maybe nope. We're gonna up A and head back down.
If he's got a quick path to Zelda.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. It just looked about equidistant to me from that, from where he was, unless you can't get back that direction.
Well, if he goes north here, then he can just walk to the left.
Yeah, I guess that's actually no. That's better. Okay. All right, guys, let's get some GGs in chat for Malkier finishing with an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 23 seconds.
So who put the bow in 9?
Me!
Oh, okay.
You wanted to send it to Canada.
Look, if I had rolled the seed, I'm pretty sure level 8 would have been in Canada and had the bow, the silver, and the power ring.
Well, that would have been bad, especially if you put it under a power bracelet spot.
No, it would have been on a raft spot. You would have just had to dig a blue wizard and bested shape 6 for the raft.
Yeah, you are so never rolling a seed for me ever again.
And based off what I rolled today earlier, yes, I agree.
that was pretty funny. But yeah, we're gonna see if Malkier is gonna join us here for some words.
Family-friendly words. You may have other words for the seed later.
But all right, we're gonna see if he wishes to come in. There we go. Yay! His status is a cookie. All right. Well, it's a good thing he has the ability to. All right, he's gonna be joining us here in just a minute. It looks like Discord is being Discord again.
And there he is. GG's Malkier.
Yay! Welcome in, GG's. Maybe. Is Discord mad at us again?
It's been mad at us all day.
I mean, hey, we got to do some very interesting commentary, so that was the thing.
Yes.
For Malkier, if he can hear us, we at one point, so both of the streams kept freezing, and then so they were trying to get it synced back up, and then at one point they had to restart the entire stream, and the chat could hear us, but they couldn't see anything. So it was, yes, fireside chat style commentary. I like that. It looks like Malkier is going to try again here in just a moment because Discord is being Discord.
You hear me now?
Yay! There we go. Welcome in GG's.
Thank you, thank you. I don't know if that was GG's, but that was a seed.
I mean...
Yeah, it was.
I mean, the red ring underneath a Dig Dogger that you don't even have to really kill in 2 was pretty nice. Or 1, I'm sorry, that was in 1.
Malkier,
Yeah.
do you like maps?
No, I don't.
So you do not like the level 6 map?
You mean level 8, part 2?
Oh no, did you ever see the, I don't know, did you ever see the actual map of level 6?
Yeah, I did. It looks like TQ8.
Triple segmented shape 6. It was a thing of beauty that I imagine will be posted in the shapes section of the Discord.
It will.
Okay, good.
So if I had
because that
stayed
was-
in
yeah.
9, would I have moved closer instead of dipping?
Yeah, because you were digging 9 at the time that Spud was in 7, so it definitely would have changed things.
Yeah, that was the one thing that ended up being a difference, was just that.
I mean, Spud had the ladder a little bit quicker than you, which gave him the time to, I guess, go dig 7, because you had to go back to 2 to find it. But yeah, other than that, it was a fairly close race the entire time. Like, you would finish up a dungeon, Spud would find that dungeon, then Spud would finish a dungeon, you would find that dungeon. So it was like you guys were trading off back and forth pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, I went to 9, I found one item, I found her, and I found him, and I was like, well, I have an item I have 2 and 7, 1 and 6, so odds aren't that great as it's here.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the randomizer is the randomizer.
Yeah, kicked me between the legs like usual.
Well, it gave you a free red ring on the floor and 1 at the very least, so that part was nice.
Yeah, right after I got blue.
Yeah, but I mean, that's something we all say, that is like, we're willing to pay that price simply because it means that we can get the upgrade. Same thing with like buying the wood arrows and you get silvers. It's like, you're a little fussy about it, but at the same time, you're like, all right, thanks, game.
So I got confused in level 1 because the power versus spawned right beneath me. I wasn't sure what I
Oh.
got. If I'd gotten
Ah,
anything.
okay.
We had seen what it was, and we were going, maybe he just, we didn't know if you had maybe not marked it on your tracker, and that's why you were going back into 1, or...
So I marked the power verse on the coast.
Oh.
And I saw a flash of red, but my hearts didn't go up, so I was very confused as to what was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That
that
makes
would definitely be a thing.
And I can see where if you do a very quick coast check, you just see red item and assume power bracelet. Because the
Yeah,
power bracelet
yeah.
and heart container are the only 2 items that are really that red. I mean, yes, technically the book, but the book is in pretty distinct shape.
Yeah, it's it's fun. He didn't realize that he did not realize that your book was a Pokédex at first.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
I
is.
thought it
It
was
is.
some like
Ah.
shaped wallet.
He's like, what is that in the Pokemon world? And we're like, it's a Pokédex?
Yeah, it's hard to recognize, to be honest. I did my best with so few pixels.
Yeah, I love your sprite set. But I'll go ahead and ask you guys, because unfortunately it's getting a little bit late. I'll go ahead and ask you guys if you have any final thoughts about the seed, anything you're really looking forward to happening next week, or life in general.
No, GG Spud. This is the outcome I kind of predicted, so well played. Good luck next week, my friend.
Yeah, same GG's. Did my best. And thanks you guys for the stream. And good luck for next week.
Yeah, I mean, it's our pleasure. We got to watch a very, very entertaining race. We do
Yes.
want to make sure that we thank JXB Adam in the background for doing our tracking tonight and keeping us up to date. And definitely thank you to the SpeedGaming staff who have at various times, and Smilefires who have had to help us out because of all of the really awesome technical issues that we had going on. So thank you guys very, very much. And also, this was a lot of fun.
Yes, we got limited amounts of math. I didn't say 2Q4 is a good level.
You
Till now, because I
fought-
made a mention
you
of it.
Fought with us when we said that all things 2Q were evil, though.
Yes, because not all things 2Q are evil.
Sigh. But anyway, this is a lot of fun. And, you know, with 42 races for how many more weeks do we have to go? I totally
5
look
weeks
forward
to
to...
Swiss.
Yeah, I totally look forward to doing this again.
Yes.
But
I
alright,
have to hide
guys.
my cookies first.
But you have to what?
I have to hide my cookies first, because you'll take them away if I keep saying 2Q isn't all evil.
You know, there have only ever been 2 people that I've thrown off of the Christmas cookie list, so I think you're okay.
Okay.
And trust me, they deserved it.
Hmm.
But alright, guys, there is a lot of Zelda action still happening right now. We have underway on SpeedGaming Prime with Fury SK taking on Druis. Hayo24 versus Truant Gamer might still be on the Zelda 1 Randomizer channel, but I am not 100% certain. And then if you check out the schedule for the next upcoming couple of days, there are tons of matches. It's 42 races a week for 5 weeks of Swiss. That is a crazy amazing amount of Zelda. But I'll go ahead and say thank you again to everybody. Thanks to our runners, thanks to SpeedGaming, thanks to our tracker, and thank you also, and have a great night.